Hey guys, let's get more news about Miami Heat, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Miami Heat superstar dubs himself king of all trades. Miami Heat star Jimmy Butler is preparing for a dominant season with a maximum contract extension on the line. While Butler is motivated to win his first championship every year, most agree the contract adds extra incentive. There's no question regarding his capabilities during the NBA playoffs, but the regular season raises concerns. He's appeared in less than 65 games in each of his 5 seasons with the Heat. Butler made known he's not thinking twice about the ability to shine in every facet, describing himself as a king of all trades. "I'm like a king of all trades, I think that's what the saying is," Butler said in the trailer for the Netflix documentary Starting 5. The Black King of all trades, the 35-year-old also missed the Heat's Round 1 series against the eventual champion Boston Celtics, adding an extra chip on his shoulders. Regarding his skill set, it's hard to pinpoint a weakness for Butler outside of health. His two-way prowess is glaringly obvious when watching the Heat, while he added a solid outside shot to his game. He knocked down a career-high 41.4% of three-pointers on 2.4 attempts per game last season. The Heat are less than 2 weeks away from their media day, so fans should expect some bold claims coming from Butler. Report: Miami Heat eyeing Nassir Little. The Miami Heat are one of 4 NBA teams, along with the Boston Celtics, Sacramento Kings, and Golden State Warriors, that are eyeing 2019 first-round pick Nassir Little. Little played 45 games, 2 starts, with the Phoenix Suns in the 2023-24 regular season and averaged 3.4 points, 1.7 rebounds, and 0.5 assists per contest. He also shot 46% from the field and 30% from three-point range in that span. Before his one-season stint as a member of the Suns, Little spent the first 4 seasons of his career playing for the Portland Trail Blazers, the team that drafted him back in 2019. He carved out what was maybe his best season with the Trail Blazers and in the NBA to date in his 3rd season in Portland. He averaged career highs in points, 9.8, rebounds, 5.6, and assists, 1.3, while shooting 46% from the floor and 33.1% from three-point range during the 2021-22 regular season. The Heat are in a different position than the other 3 teams that have reportedly expressed interest in signing Little. The Celtics are at the top of the NBA world at the moment, as the team is fresh off winning the 2024 title and cruised through the 2024 NBA playoffs. The Warriors have a dynasty that is seemingly on its last leg after the team didn't even qualify for the 2024 NBA playoffs, and the Kings missed out on the playoffs as well after they won 46 of their 82 games in the regular season. The Heat already have plenty of depth at the small forward position too, with the likes of Jamie Jaquez Jr. and Duncan Robinson on the roster. But Little could be a quality safety blanket that the team could turn to step in and play effective minutes for Eric Spoelstra if one of Jaquez or Robinson go down with an injury. With any luck, Little will end up signing with the Heat and join a team that is hoping to carve out a deeper playoff run after it got eliminated in the first round of the 2024 NBA playoffs. Miami Heat guard Terry Rozier has been nursing a neck injury dating back to last season, but he recently made a step in the right direction in his recovery. "Where I'm at right now is just about fully cleared to play 5-on-5, Rozier said during a conference call with local reporters on Wednesday. "But I am doing every on-court activity, playing a little bit of 3-on-3. So I figure in the next couple weeks, I'll be graduating to 5-on-5. I feel great." Rozier is also seemingly excited for Miami's training camp at Baha Mar in the Bahamas to commence next month. "I'm a gamer, I'm a hooper," Rozier said. "I think getting my wind up is the most important thing. But once we all come into camp together, just getting that full camp together is the most important thing. Not me trying to learn how to play 5-on-5 again, I'll be fine." I think it's just me getting with the other guys and getting on that level so we can play the right way, play together. Due to his neck injury, Rozier was sidelined for the last 4 games of the 2023-24 regular season. He also didn't suit up at all during Miami's matchup against the Boston Celtics in the first round of the 2024 NBA playoffs. The Heat certainly could have greatly benefited from Rozier's presence against Boston. Points were hard to come by for the Heat all series long, as Miami averaged only 92.2 points per game and boasted an offensive rating of 100.7. However, it's worth noting that another one of the Heat's best scorers, Jimmy Butler, was sidelined for the whole series with an MCL injury. Hence, even if Rozier were healthy enough to play against Boston, it still might not have been enough for the Heat to beat a team that went on to win the 2024 title. Shortly before Rozier went down with his injury in the latter stages of the regular season, he seemed to have found his groove playing with the Heat. In 4 games played in the month of April, he averaged 18.3 points while shooting an otherworldly 58.6% from three-point range on 7.3 attempts per contest. He started the month off with a 34-point scoring explosion against the New York Knicks. Rozier shot 10 of 15 from the field and 8 of 11 from three-point range in a game the Heat won by 10 points on April 2. Rozier wasn't on the Heat to start the 2023-24 regular season, though. He was a member of the Charlotte Hornets up until late January, when Miami traded Kyle Lowry and a 2027 first-round pick in exchange for him. Heat fans should be excited to see Rozier begin what will hopefully be his first full season in Miami, and with any luck, he'll be able to avoid the injury bug moving forward. Report: Golden State Warriors still interested in Milwaukee Bucks' Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Golden State Warriors failed to qualify for the playoffs last season. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks and Giannis Antetokounmpo qualified for the playoffs for the second consecutive season, but they failed to get past the first round. Ever since the 2021 NBA title, things have not been smooth sailing for the organization. There have been many rumors floating around of Antetekounmpo being traded to another team, but those feel like they are a bunch of nonsense. The Golden State Warriors still want to compete for NBA championships and not rebuild as long as Steph Curry is on the roster. Truth be told, Golden State is not an NBA title contender with the roster they have now, especially with Klay Thompson leaving for the Dallas Mavericks in NBA free agency. The Athletic's Sam Amick went on to the TK Show podcast. The only chance he has of heading to the Warriors is if he requests a trade and if things go completely wrong with the Bucks. Amick said, "One that I think is just always going to be monitored around the NBA is if the wheels fall off the Bucks. We know that Joe Lacob has had dreams of Giannis coming the Warriors' way for a very long time. Again, unlikely, but Chris Middleton is going to be a free agent next summer. I think Giannis is worth monitoring. Middleton will have a player option after this season. If he declines his player option, Chris Middleton will then become a free agent. If not, then he will be a free agent after the 2025-2026 season. Giannis Antetokounmpo being traded anytime soon will be a pipe dream for any contender. The Milwaukee Bucks are committed to winning another NBA championship as long as he and Damian Lillard are on the roster. Antetokounmpo will have a player option for the 2027-2028 season, and if he picks it up, he will be a free agent after that season. Giannis Antetokounmpo is 29 years old. He is still in the prime of his NBA career. Antetokounmpo last season with the Milwaukee Bucks averaged 30.4 ppg, 11.5 rpg, 6.5 apg, 1.1 bpg, and 1.2 SPG. He was ranked second in the NBA in points per game and sixth in the NBA in rebounds per game. Some wanted to see Antetokounmpo traded to the New York Knicks before he signed his contract extension with the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo being traded to the Golden State Warriors is an ultimate fantasy for them and their fan base. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Antetokounmpo? Leave your opinion in the comments.